Hello, everyone. Welcome to Unit 2 of Learning Across the Lifespan. It is great to see you. We had a fabulous Unit 1. I so enjoyed getting to know all of you. You had excellent participation in our class discussion, and many of you were able to submit your time management assignment on time. That's fantastic. If you were not, please be sure to do that to me. Keep in mind it is a draft assignment, and so you will want to have my feedback on that so you can complete the final assignment here in Unit 2. So please do that as soon as you can. So as always, I recommend that you come to the announcements page first in your course. And you'll want to come through this and just read through and see all the announcements from me. I think you'll find them helpful and entertaining and motivating. And so you'll want to make sure to check that out. That will keep you in the loop of what's going on in the course and the university. So we are in Unit 2. And we continue our discussion on time management this week. So we introduced that concept in Unit 1, and we'll continue that in Unit 2. We really want to emphasize that in this course because really managing your time well, managing your schedule well is critical to your success as a student, particularly as an adult who is working, has a family, has community obligations, and a lot of things just going on in general in your life. And so really, one of the best ways to ensure your success as a student is to manage your time well. So we are really emphasizing that in this course, and again, we'll continue that discussion this week. So be sure to read the introduction on time management here. The course objectives that we are aiming to achieve this week are to understand the principles of plagiarism and apply those principles in all academic work, to examine Covey's 7 habits and assess their personal behaviors through discussion, to explain how to manage our time more effectively and construct a master schedule, and analyze how you deal with competing priorities, surprises, and distractions. So in order to meet those, we have quite a lot of activities this week. You're going to be reading articles on the Covey's 7 habits. You're going to be reading information on plagiarism. You're going to be participating in class discussion on both of those topics. You're going to complete your time management plan. And you are also going to be reviewing the additional materials that are necessary for this week's assignment. So here are the due dates for all of our deliverables that are graded this week. You have a class discussion this week on plagiarism. If you have ever taken an English class before, you have probably heard about plagiarism, but we're going to cover that in this course because it's essential that you understand what is and is not plagiarism and how to avoid plagiarism. We take academic integrity very, very seriously here at the university. So we want to make sure everybody has a good understanding of what plagiarism is. So as you move forward as a student, you can avoid any pitfalls and any, oops and accidental plagiarism. So your first post is due by Wednesday this week, and you need to respond to at least 2, preferably 3 other classmates by Sunday of this week. You also have a second class discussion. This one is on Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Successful People. You've probably heard of that book before. Again, your initial post is due by Wednesday of this week with all of your classmate responses due by Sunday. And finally, you will be completing your time management plan, and that is due on Sunday of this week at midnight. Now, you have quite a lot of required readings that go along with all of these deliverables or assignments. The first one is you're going to want to read these readings here and these links under the section Mandatory Readings for the Discussion Question Plagiarism. So read this, and this will prepare you to answer that question and respond to your peers. Secondly, you're going to read all of the materials under Mandatory Reading and Videos for the Discussion on Stephen Covey's 7 Habits, and that will prepare you for that discussion. Finally, you're going to be reading about time management and also watching these videos, and that will prepare you to complete your assignment. So as I mentioned several times, you're going to be completing that time management assignment. Please be sure to click here to open the grading rubric. This will show you my expectations for the assignment. I recommend that you print out the grading rubric and use that as a checklist for your assignment. So when you have completed your assignment, go back through and use that to make sure that you've met all of the requirements for the assignment. So what you're going to do is take the work that you did in Unit 1 and then fill in the activities that you performed in the actual column in the time management plan. And then you're going to create another document. So you're going to have another Microsoft Word document. It's going to be in correct APA formatting. And you're going to answer the following 4 questions. How would I characterize my time management skills? How can I deal better with surprises and distractions? How can I balance competing priorities more effectively? And what goals would I accomplish if I had more time at my disposal? So here on the right, in this right-hand column, gives you all of the formatting requirements for this assignment. And then you will submit your time management plan and your time management paper together for me to grade in Unit 2. Here is your first class discussion on plagiarism. In this initial discussion, you're going to answer, why do some students think that plagiarism is worth the risk? And which of the 10 types of plagiarism from plagiarism.org did you find interesting? Why? And these are found under the student materials, which is up here. So here is that link right here, the types of plagiarism. Okay. Let's scroll down. Then our next discussion is on Covey's 7 habits. And this one, in your initial post, you're going to answer the questions, which habits do you generally practice now and is the most helpful to you in your daily life in achieving efficacy? And which habits would you like to start employing and why? And then this is just a heads up for you what we have going on in week 3. One of the reasons why we're introducing the concept of plagiarism here in Unit 2 is because in week 3, we're going to be researching for your paper that is due later in class. And so you want to understand how you can properly research your papers and then cite that information in your papers. So go ahead and start considering your topic for your paper. You can choose from one of the following topics there, or you can choose one of your own. If you're going to choose one of your own, you must email and get my approval. So just keep that in the back of your mind for what's going on in week 3. I hope you have a wonderful week 2 in the course. I hope you're enjoying the course and enjoying your time here at the university. If you have any questions ever, please don't hesitate to contact me.